Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you're at in the world. I want to share this very quick video with you guys, and I want to explain to you why people are saying yes to the TFU 2.0 system. All right, guys, what you are currently seeing, this is the current market open, this is cryptocurrency, and this is the way we used to trade, and most people are trading right now. We trade with as many confirmations as we can get our hands on. The more confirmation, the better. And what you're looking at is why a lot of people get very, very confused with trading. All of this that you see means something. Everything that you see here has some type of value, but it still can be extremely confusing to a person who knows very little about trading. To me, this looks like an air traffic control center. All right. Why? Because so much is going on, and I'm always told a confused mind says no to anything. If it's too confusing, they'll say no. Though this works, people are making a lot of money using this strategy. What do we have on here? Let me see if I can break it down real quick. We have this little crazy line here. This is the Ichimoku. There is a woman, I call her the queen of the Ichimoku cloud. She is ripping the market up with this. But you got to learn how to trade this. These are Bollinger Bands. There are many people who are trading. These purple lines are Bollinger Bands. Are doing very well trading Bollinger Bands. Fractals are these little arrows here. You got these semaphores. These are exhausted indicators. You have the cloud with the Ichimoku cloud. You have the Tinkinson and the Kinkinson line. You have the Kumo line. Guys, all that stuff that a new trader will be like, what? What is all of that? Like Shark Tank. On that note, I'm out. Just too much. Too confusing. Then you come down here and you got all of these extra indicators. You have the RSI. You have the stochastic. Some people don't even know how to say that right. I'm probably not even saying it correct. Somebody says stochastic, stochastic. It's so many different names, but that's your indicator. Then you have the ADX. And people use all of these. This one has to match with this one. This one match with this one. All three of them combine together and they form a perfect setup. Then you take the trade. Guess what? They win doing it. But this can be confusing. So imagine taking all of this. Some we use, a lot we didn't. Then we all of a sudden said, abracadabra, hocus pocus, make this screen look simple for all the people who want a simple way to trade. And then all of a sudden, poof, it all disappeared. And all you have is all that information summed up in small little symbols, colors, arrows. And now you can make an informative decision trading what you see versus this. That is what's the difference between 2.0. All of this valuable information, but that can be very confusing, is all in the thumbs and in the arrows. And we trade what we see, not what we think. My previous video breaks down how to definitely use this system, but this is why people are saying, man, let me give this system a try, because they don't have to do this anymore. You will never see my screen look like this again. I don't use RSIs. I don't use stochastics. I don't use ADRs. I don't use Ichimoku. I don't use Bollinger Bands. I don't use fractals. I don't use anything other than what's on the 2.0 system. Now, let me say this before I get crucified on YouTube. I am not saying you don't have to use those things. This video is for the novice. I'm not doing this for you experienced traders that are doing very well. Please don't change anything that's working for you. I'm not an advocate. I'm a supporter. If it's not broke, Don't fix it. It's working. But for you new traders, I don't want you to get confused and then automatically put a label on the Forex market that this stuff is too hard to do and it's too hard to make money. It is, if this is the way you're introduced to it and you don't have the full knowledge of it. This right here that you're looking at can be very confusing and it can be very intimidating. But there is a way that you can possibly get your hands on something that will help you so you can go from confused to simplified. All we do is thumbs, arrows, colors, and symbols. That's all we use, all summed up in one indicator. All this extra stuff, pixelmeters and your spreads and your lines to separate your day, that's just normal foundational stuff. That has nothing to do with trading. All of this is extra indicators that the market gives you, this stuff that you can get your hands on. And once you understand how to use it, you definitely can. So guys, I just want to grab you a quick 6 minute, less than 7 minutes to show you you can do this and learn all of these different indicators to be successful, or you can sum it all up in that right there. Trade what you see, not what you think. Click with the link below, connect with me to get the details of how to get your hands on the 2.0 TFU system. Take care.